Here's the end result. Let me show you how I got there. I first started by setting out where I wanted the dwarf walls to go, so I could start digging out the block paving and dig a foundation. I dug approximately 8 inches or 200mm from ground level. That left me with 6 inches of concrete and 2 inches of clearance back to ground level. I went ahead and started mixing some concrete. This was a ballast and cement mix, so it was 4 ballast and 1 cement. Those bags are pre-mixed ballast. I then go ahead and pour it into the trench that I've just dug. And then level it off so it's nice and flat. Here we have both trenches concreted, ready for the first course of bricks. I lay out the first course of bricks so I know exactly where they're going to go and I can measure it and double check. The weather wasn't great this day, but I cracked on and it soon eased up. I was using ties across the cavity and then I would fill it with bricks. Here's what it looks like when the dwarf walls were built, ready for the blues to go on top. I dry bonded the blues to make sure they would work, and then I could go ahead and lay them. And that's the dwarf walls finished. I then laid out all the timber that I was going to use so I could construct the frame of the porch. I started by making the top, adding the back rafter and the front pillar. I wanted the post to be secured to the dwarf walls, so I drilled in a threaded bar and elevated the post by adding a nut and washer. I was able to find the centre of the post by drawing across from corner to corner and drilling right in the middle. I had a dilemma though. I'd built the frame on the floor and I needed to get it up in the air on top of the dwarf walls, so I had to come up with a plan. I was building the porch just here, but it was a little bit far away from where I actually wanted to erect it. So I got the wheelbarrow and stuck it on the wheelbarrow so I can move it around, and then we can sort of rest it up there and then lift it into place, and it'll slot onto these little pins, and then I can like bolt it into the wall. Easy! Look at that, genius! This bit was a bit more than a one-person job. It needed two of us to lift up the frame onto the dwarf wall and onto the pins that I'd prepared. I was then able to secure the back rafter to the brickwork with some concrete screws. Once everything was fixed in place, I could start adding the rafters and the king truss feature. I installed the boards that the tiles would be screwed to, and also cut some flashing that went into the wall. It was then ready for tiling, and here's the end result. If you're not yet subscribed, consider subscribing so you don't miss out on new videos.